Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War Carthage campaign episode the 28th. And when we left off, things were going, well, worse really. Carthage is now pretty much at lost. Thapsus is lost. Lilybaeum, well, we don't really know about Lilybaeum at the minute. But unfortunately, yeah, it's not going well at all. Finances are pretty much through the floor. And we're pretty much having to hit the reset button on the campaign. Not as in we're going to restart the campaign just yet, but what we are going to have to do is, we've been focusing on a westward migration, a westward retreat. We're going to try and focus our campaign now on conquering Iberia, so we may re-establish ourselves and then eventually retake Africa. So yeah, we're not in a good position, and also the Scipii have been trying to hunt us down. Luckily so far I've managed to deflect their navy. But it means we do need to be aware that the Romans will try to give chase at some point, and yeah. So the situation is, at the minute, I am currently rebuilding my forces in Osca, because right now in Osca we just need to keep on retraining. Corduba at the minute, we're bracing ourselves for a large-scale attack from the Spanish, and yeah, that's where we are. The problem is I can't retrain anything because I'm still out of money, our finances are still terrible, but yeah. We're going to just have to move on to the next turn. I'm going to have to see what Numidia does, because I did try to deflect the attack of Admilk, and while I did manage to kill his, managed to kill his mate basically, but yeah, he still got enough troops to give Carthage some serious hurt, because we didn't win the battle overall. We actually lost the battle because, as usual, Iberian infantry are crap. But that's a complaint for another day. We're just going to move on to the next turn, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Right, well, what looks like is going to happen is the Spanish are moving through my territory, but they're either taking a very long route or they're actually moving to reinforce Carthago Nova, because that's what we could be doing. Thapsus has rioted. I don't care, because Thapsus is lost. And Carthage has rioted, killed the governor, and damaged more shit. Right, well, if that's the way Carthage is going to act, then I just don't have... I mean, oh, by the way, Anibas Volubis is rocked up. Right, well, you know what, I do have the money, but... Can I even get Carthage back on my side? No, I fucking can. Do I want to risk Anibas Volubis if I stay here another turn, because this riot is extremely violent? I've already repaired the temple, by the way, so yeah, you know what? I'm not even sure if I can get this place back, or we could build a sewer, but that's gonna take too long. Right, you know what? Volubis, we're abandoning. Right. The only thing is I actually do need to wait one turn to try and retrain some shit, but the thing is I want to give Carthage the lowest priority in my retraining cycle right now. Right, blah 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 blah. Right, I sort of talked to myself. Right, end of turn report. Yeah, we did make money. This is one of those rare times in a campaign where we have money, so we need to spend it very wisely. And Theodeclus, by the way, is new faction heir because that Melkart the Mad died. And Anibas Volubis has come of age. Repairs complete. Carthage did repair its temple, but it hasn't stopped the rioting. Done some retraining here, and Corduba, you are going to do some retraining now, actually. Because I need to keep my men in tip-top shape, and I need to be just wary of a large Spanish army. The Julii are also prowling around the area, but it's just in the form of a diplomat at least, so it's nothing serious. Oscar could also repair its walls and then just retrain what I brought to Oscar. Those men who disappointed me in that battle a few episodes ago because they just decided to ruin it. Alright, Admiral Himmler is now garrisoned in Parma. Parma, anything we can do to keep on expanding? Well, we can retrain the ships actually. But you know what, also build some sewers. That's all the money spent, but I just want the sewers just to try and keep things going. Greek cities have made an alliance with the Dacians, so they're probably fighting the Thracians, and yeah. That's pretty much where we're going to leave it again for this turn. Lucon's in the area, by the way, but I don't want to attack Lucon, because that's going to leave my troops exposed in the area for Captain Texeru to just basically turn around and fuck me up. Carthage, you are on lowest priority for retraining, by the way, but I am going to have to retrain something, aren't I? But you know what, just in case, but just because I just don't trust this area. Volubis, get in that ship and stay safe for now. Just don't want to find you suddenly being killed in a riot, because Carthage has just decided to basically put the middle finger up at me, as I would say. But I can always try and bunch it with this fleet as well. There we go. One big fleet now to protect Lilybaeum. I am now a happy chappy. But we're going to go to the next turn. We'll see what the Numidians do, but most importantly see what the Spanish are doing, because they're the faction I'm watching now. So let's go to the next turn. So yeah, Thapsus got captured as predicted. If I can't hold on to the town, why would I waste my time defending it? That's just a sad truth of things. Carthage's rioting is continuing to be violent, but now they've actually calmed down in Carthage, so this gives me the chance now to, yeah.
Yes, mighty Lord.
I'll bring Volubis back, and we should be able to try and get this area back under my control now. Maybe even get a defense going of some sort. The only thing is, I'm out of money, so I can't do shit here. Oh well. Get into the town and try and hold it for at least one turn, I guess. I'm not going to bring you over to Parma. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, the public order actually went over. I thought for a minute they were rioting again. I'm not even going to bother changing the taxes because, yeah, as you can see, I'm not going to get away with it. Right, you stay there then. Settlement exterminated, by the way. The Numidians actually decided to go for an extermination on Thapsus, so fuck Numidia. End of turn report. Yeah, lost a load of money because I'm shit and other things. Oscar has rebuilt its stockade, so we are defended against attacks for a little bit. That army has decided to move away from my territory. Lucon's still in the area though. It looks like he's going to try and stay there. I don't have any spies in the area, do I? Yes, I do actually. Right. Daniel Hadus. I know Carthago Nova is somewhat weak, even though I know there's a lot of Iberian troops moving around this area. I want you to try and get near Lucon. I need a full readout of what his troops are. If you can find Captain Texu like you're about to do now, I want to also find out what his loadout is. Let's see what he has. Wow. Skirmisher, 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 war dog, skirmisher, 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 cavalry, 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 skirmisher, war dog, and yeah, some random barbarian mercenaries. That's an army I could probably take on with if I have enough cavalry. Oh, but I can't really because I'm out of money. Recruitment report, by the way, got a lot of retraining done this turn at least. So, Corduba's garrison is now actually back up to full strength, more or less. So, good for me. Ceasefire in effect, by the way. Thrace has a ceasefire of Gaul. I don't care. I have other fish to fry. Where's my diplomat, by the way? How's he getting on? He's currently...
Your obedient servant.
Make it to this town, because as I can tell by the colours of the borders, the Egyptians have captured it. Get me a readout on the Egyptian maps. No point getting trading rights because Egypt is too far to trade with, but then again I may as well just get trading rights just in case. It's not going to do me any good, but oh well, fuck it. May as well try and get one friend in this area, and yay, the Egyptians are like basically talking me down here, right? Trade rights, map information, you give me your map information, is that a deal? And they declined. That's obviously because I basically hold no diplomatic water anymore because we're shit. Right, good. Fuck me. So that's pretty much the campaign now. Fuck me. Fuck Carthage. Right. What to do next? Well, what I can do next is go to the next turn and hopefully money will just randomly appear in my pot. But as you can tell, it's not. What's the money readout for the next turn as well? Am I making profit or am I losing money? I'm losing money. Right. We're gonna have to. Right. We're gonna have to do some fat cutting then. As in Carthage. Get ready to be abandoned. Right, Libyan spearmen out. Elephants out. If I can't afford them, they're going. Poenis out. Long shield cavalry. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and keep the Poenis on board. I'm going to try and retrain them. But Iberians, you're out. You're out. Weak skirmishers, you're out. You're out. This is really depressing having to disband troops, isn't it? But I can't really afford to disband troops in any of these cities because I don't want to risk being attacked. Right. How are my finances now? They're good? No, they're still crap. Right. Still need to lose another 2. Right, you know what? Fuck it, right. Volubis, board the ship. As of this moment, Africa is abandoned. We're effectively having to do what the barbarians did near the fall of Rome period. We are doing a migration, even though the migration feature is not in this game. I'm basically having to make it up as I go along.
Aye, my lord.
Make your way to Parma. Carthage is now an abandoned town. Lilybaeum, I can't really do a lot for Lilybaeum right now, but Lilybaeum actually has a positive income, so I'll leave it for now. But towns with a negative income, unfortunately, are going to have to be scrapped. Corduba, I'm not scrapping, of course, but yeah. Need to put the taxes up. I know it's harsh, but tough times calls for tough measures. High taxes in that area. Right, how are my finances now? Right, we're making money. I'm not going to be out of a hole this term, but right, we're getting out of a hole. That's the important thing. Oscar, I can't put taxes on Oscar. Right, well, Volubis, you're going to get to Oscar, you're going to govern Oscar, and then, yeah. We're rebuilding the faction from scratch now, basically, but that's all I can do. Next turn, please, bro. Just next turn. Oh, God, it really does feel depressing that this has all gone down the toilet, doesn't it?
We're under siege.
Accept that your time of independence is now over. You will live long and prosper under our protection. Fuck off, Spock! We're now at a point where I actually have to submit to another faction. And the thing is, I'm in such a hole, I just don't know if I can do anything. Do we become a protectorate of Spain and do what they tell us to do? Well, given how shit it is, I guess being under protection of someone else would work for me. Give me time to rebuild. Then I can break out, kill them like they're some sort of shithouse Etruscan, and then take over Numidia. Independence ceded. Does that mean I lose the campaign? I bet it doesn't. I bet I lost the campaign now. No, it just means I get fucking sieged. Well, this is the worst protector ever. They're protecting me and they're already attacking me. What the fuck, Spain? Seriously, what the actual fuck? I thought... Oh, wait, did I... Oh, did I not hit the... I hit the decline button, didn't I? Right, Right, so we're under siege now, so... Right, and also Lilybaeum's under siege by the Brutii. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What's their army made up of? Principes, Hastati, War Dogs, a lot of shit that's going to kill me, basically. How's Lilybaeum going to hold out? Well, considering that Lilybaeum has a lot of Iberian infantry, our chances of winning are 0 to 1. Or at least 1,000,000 to 1. Basically, we're not going to win. Spain betrayed us, by the way. So actually... Oh, I did accept us. I accepted the protectorate and then they instantly scrapped the protectorate. Yeah, the diplomacy and the AI is a little bit erratic, isn't it, in this game?
Yes, mighty lord. Aye, my lord.
Volubis just keeps sailing. Try and avoid Numidians, by the way. They're gonna... I mean, look, they're just on the coast. They're watching us. They're just waiting for their chance to get me. But, right. Corduba and Lilybaeum are under siege. I'm just getting more depressed. I'm gonna have to turn to the drink. I'm losing more money now because of these sieges. But Sakarbal's been born. Good for him, I guess. You've been born to the worst faction ever. Sewers have been built in Parma. And, yeah. Client Kingdom established by where I became a client kingdom of Spain. And then we got ruined. Like, seriously. What the fuck? This is actually very annoying. Just... What the fuck, Spain? I submitted to you for a little bit. I expect protection, and you just say, right, I'll just have Corduba then. Well, if you want Corduba, what I'm going to say is, come and get it, bitch, because I'm just going to have to attack him. I'm just going to... I don't have the time to sit around being siege. I have to sally forth. Same goes for Lilybaeum. I'm not sitting around. Lilybaeum is practically a lost city, by the way. I don't think we're going to hold Lilybaeum. We are going to lose Lilybaeum, and to be honest, if I was to basically stay here for one more turn, by the way, you know what's going to happen? You want to know what's going to happen? Because I'll tell you what's going to happen. But more Romans are going to just turn up and siege the area. So, right, all troops, sally forth. We don't have a choice. You're doing it. Right, strength ratio is 1 to 1, though as you can tell it's clearly in the Romans' favour. And I have over 1,000 more men than him, but let's face it, the majority of my army is Iberian infantry. They've got Principes, they've got Hastati, both of which outclass me. They've also got War Dogs, which annoy me. They've got Cavalry Auxilia, which I can barely counter, but I do have Round Shield Cavalry, which might be able to counter, but I doubt it. They've also got Velites. Alright, I can deal with Velites. Archers, they're going to be a pain. Velite Gladiators. Well, those guys have annoyingly high morale, I believe, so... And a death wish. I have Iberian infantry who don't like death. They don't like anything. All they like is being paid by me, and that's it. This is a battle that's probably going to go very, very wrong, but let's face it, once more, I just don't have a choice. We are just busy in the process of watching a campaign get royally fucked up. And you know what? I do feel like we had the chance to escape this fucking up if the AI hadn't decided to basically do a complete total 180 U-turn Theresa May turn on us.
Await my orders.
That was a really shit political joke, by the way. I actually have no opinion on the Prime Minister because I'm just absolutely apathetic towards British politics at the minute because... ugh, whatever. Right, anyway, here's the enemy army. It's going to kill us. There's lots of Hastati, there's lots of Velites. They're all going to move around once I start moving out of the city as well. But what I am going to do is, right, cavalry. I'm going to put the cavalry on the flank. So cavalry's going to go here. We're going to group you up. They're going to emerge out of this gate and then they're just going to move around into a position that I see fit. Then I'm just going to bring my men up and we're going to line them up. So let's start with Libyan spearmen. So Libyan spearmen, I want you here and then I've got you ready for me to deploy. Iberians here, ready for me to deploy. Balearics here, ready for me to use. Peltasts, ready and here for me to use. Town militia, ready in here for me to use. I'm going to group them all up once I've moved out. Iberians. Right, I think that's everything moved and grouped. Just got the skirmishers left to move and group, but they can just stay there. Right, end deployment. No point just going for a full-on deployment just yet. Right, the Romans are going to start moving around. We're going to start making our defensive formation here. So I want a nice long line, basically. This is the jaws of the city, basically. And we do have towers to try and bring some sort of defense to us, but you know what, those towers aren't going to do shit for us. I mean, seriously, they won't. So we just need to get ready. So I'm bringing my Iberian infantry out first, even though they are probably just going to run away and die. Cavalry! That's all going on the flank. Now skirmishers, I want you on a rear line near that hill. You're going to be doing, well, you're going to be doing your skirmishery thing, aren't you? Balearic slingers, I want you on the front lines doing your pelty thing. And then Libyan spearmen, I want 2 of you on this flank here. I want the other 2 of you on the other flank, you know, because that makes sense. But I don't think I think I only had, I had 3 of you guys, right? Spearmen and town militia make up the other flank. So basically, I have 1 good flank and 1 shit flank now. But yeah, I only have 3 Libyan spearmen and I don't forward plan very well. Right, everyone's moving out. I have 1 stray unit of skirmishers, by the way, which I forgot about. Well, you get to hold the gate then, don't you? Enemy is moving back. They are adjusting their formation to account for my formation. So I'll just let them do that while my men come out. Cavalry is all filing out of the city quite nicely now, having 3 weirdos who just can't do orders properly. But you lot, you have your orders. We're going to position you here, ready to try and charge on the enemy flanks. I'm going to try and use each cavalry unit separately, try and hit key points in the enemy army. Whether or not that's going to work is something that's really at the fate of the gods. But we're going to adopt a wedge formation to highlight our aggression, because going for a wedge formation means I'm just going to basically try and spear into the enemy like a great big horrible dagger point. Now the enemy is moving back, but now they're moving forward, right? They can't make up their mind where they're going to go. But if they keep running everywhere, I guess at least they're going to suffer a minor stamina penalty, which is going to put some sort of advantage in my court. But let's face it, it's going to be a very small one. But according to the game, the balance of forces are evenly matched, so you never know. Which way could this battle go? I don't know, but to be honest, probably not in a good direction. Hopefully these Balearic slingers don't fuck everything up for me. Balearic slingers, by the way, you are not to fire at will. You will fire when I tell you to fire, basically, because I don't want you hitting my own men, and I don't want us to start the battle prematurely. Because the second you open fire, the Romans will consider it open season to start charging into me. So that's the plan. But we are starting to bring their archers forward. So the Romans aren't going to wait. They want to get going as well. And I think they are trying to think about like cavalry as well. That's why I've probably put the Principes on their farmost flanks, so they've got something to counter my cavalry. Principes are the best counter for cavalry, but Round shield cavalry are garbage, so it probably is going to work. Looks like the enemy archers are moving back as well, so it looks like the Romans are going to try and wait a little longer. I thought they were going to get impatient and just start charging forward, but it looks like they're not, so I'm not really sure what they're planning. They're just like running around the battlefield for a little bit. But I'm not, I don't really want to come forward. I want to try and keep a defensive formation going. And some of my units are now completing their orders. You guys, you've not completed your orders if you're trying to think you have. You've still got some marching left to do, but my Iberian infantry are now all in position, ready for the battle, so you may think they all look really nice with their white crested helmets and their rather nice coloured shields, which look like smiley cyclopses, but let's face it, You know what these guys are going to do. You know what they're capable of doing. Or at least what they're very incapable of doing. So don't even think of them in a positive light for 1 minute. I know what they're going to do. I already know what they're going to do. I mean, fuck. I think obviously that one time in Carthage, that was just like a random strike of lightning for them. We all know what they're really like. I wish you guys were Poeni infantry, by the way. Poeni infantry don't run away on me. Poeni infantry don't fuck up on me. You guys are just shit. And by the way, I was doing some light reading on the Total War wiki lately, and I must say, yeah. Do you want to know a fun fact about the Libyan spearmen? Do you? Or it's a very annoying fact about the Libyan spearmen. Their base morale value is the exact same as Iberian infantry, so that's why they run away all the time. Because these guys have some of the lowest morale in the game. There are actually only about 3 or 4 units which have worse morale than these guys. Those being the Town Watch, the Town Militia, and the Parthian equivalent of Town Watch. And even then, these guys still have absolutely trash tier morale. Right, anyway, everything's lined up. The cavalry are now in a position where I'm going to try and strike in. We need to start luring the Romans forward. So, slingers, take out that centre unit of Hastati, because I can't get you near those Velites right now. But I want you to just come forward a little bit, do some shooting, and hopefully the Romans will charge forward in a bit of a frenzy. I know they're not barbarians, so they're probably not going to fall for it, but you never know. It could work. We could just try and draw the Romans into this area. I mean, look, it's just a jaw, basically. This is where I could... If I could get the Romans in here, I've got a killing pot, which I could just use my cavalry on perfectly. The only thing is, I've got to draw the Romans in. How's that going to work? Well, it fucking isn't it? The Romans are clearly going to try and take a defensive footing in this one, but there we go. Right, we're adjusting their formation, but right, we're not moving. At least they're going to bring their archers. Right, they're going to bring their archers forward. Right, the Romans are being smart then. They know how to deal with me. Are they drawing their bows? Yeah, are they drawing their bows? Right, they're drawing their bows. Right, quickly retreat. Quickly retreat before you all die. And oh wow, very few fatalities actually. Right, just keep running back until the archers cease fire. Not really sure how far. Oh fuck, they can basically fire into my Iberian infantry. Great, but they've retreated. Right, Balearics, come forward again. I'm gonna play the fucking slow game on this one. Alright, Rome's running off again. Right, well they're not running off, but yeah. Balearics, get in there. We're gonna fire and retreat. I wanna put some sort of. Oh wait, hang on. What a bit. Alright, we're just adjusting their formation. I thought for a minute we were gonna go for an all-out charge against my cavalry. Right, you know what to do, Balearics. Keep slinging. There you go. We got another kill. Right. Keep trying to bring this unit down. Our Roman archers are coming forward again. One more shot. Done. Right. Retreat. Now, I'm probably going to have to fast forward this part of the video because this is going to be my tactic for the next 10 minutes because, let's face it, these guys have a lot of ammo and, you know what? Rome isn't going to fall for this, and this is probably the most inefficient way of fighting this battle ever, isn't it? That is straight up the most inefficient way. I'm going to have to go aggressive, aren't I? I am not going to lure Rome out here. They are going to just sit there and wait for me. Right. You realise I do have a lot of apprehension about bringing forward Iberian infantry. Because I can feel it in my bones that these guys are just going to run off and then ruin my day again. But begin your advance. Begin the suicide march. At least my suicide march. Right. Group. Move forward. You two, close the flanks. Keep the flanks closed. I don't want cavalry getting around the flanks. We're going to have to draw out Rome. Peltasts, I want you to try and target the Velites. Skirmishers who got out of the city. Where are my skirmishers? Try and target the central units. Archers are coming forward once more. All Iberian infantry are to adopt a loose formation to try and prevent unnecessary death from arrow fire. We spread ourselves out, we make our targets harder to hit. Hopefully, I don't know how that logic works. To us, wouldn't a loose formation make you more vulnerable to archer fire? But oh well, who do I care? I'm not Professor Science or Professor Archery Science, right? Wedges, move forward. got some plans now. Right, Rome's bringing themselves forward. They want to bring the cavalry auxiliary in now because they know the cavalry auxiliary is going to really ruin everything for me. Right, where are my spearmen at? Cavalry auxiliary are obviously going to try and keep their distance for a minute. They're going to try and skirmish with us. Right, cavalry. We've got the chance now to really try and get in the back of the Romans. They're adjusting their formation. Their formation right now is quite messy. I mean, my formation doesn't look much cleaner, but that's how it's going to have to go. Right, militia, you're in the position. Libyan spearmen. Someone's charged. Who charged? Right, my Iberian infantry are joining battle. Right. Get to those principes. Libyan spearmen. You see that nice, juicy, explosive flank there? I want you to get into it, and I want you to fucking exploit it. If you don't, because I'm already seeing, yeah, our window of opportunity is closed, like a fucking slammer on my penis. I don't even know where that was going. Right, well, but you know what I mean. That's our window of opportunity literally zipped up there. Right, Cavalry Unit 1, Archers. Cavalry Unit 2, Velites. Cavalry Unit 3, Auxiliary. You have your orders, move the fuck forward. Because I've already got a collapsing army here, and my temper, I can already feel my blood pressure shooting up. So before I catch some sort of disease from it, I would rather you guys make some sort of contribution to the battle. Right, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. I don't think these guys have a general, by the way. I think they only have a captain, so I'm not going general hunting today. I'm just fucking going Roman hunting in general. Right, got a nice charge in their back, by the way. Right, Libyans, try and get in there. Skirmishers, are you doing something? Iberians, start moving forward again. I just need to keep units moving forward. Right, we've got the cavalry auxiliary. They're distracted now. Right, I've got a wedge not doing anything. Those war dogs are going to take themselves out, you know. Someone has to do it. Right, skirmishers, get in there. Spearmen, try and get in their flank. Peltasts, 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 peltasts. Enemies trying to keep you on the run. Right, peltasts, just keep trying to do something. I'm bringing in an Iberian infantry to try and give you some breathing space. Right. Right, I've got all. Right, Iberian infantry, you're not engaged with anything. Make a formation, get ready for orders, because I'm already losing some cavalry here. Right, and I've actually lost all my cavalry. I lost all my cavalry because of all. Yeah, and there goes the general.
Has chosen cowardice and runs away. How can soldiers fight for such a creature?
Once more, a remark on how my general doesn't choose cowardice, but is in fact probably just a natural born coward. Oh, right, friendly fire killed him.
The general has got himself killed. How will your soldiers greet this news?
Yeah, that's how incompetent Carthage is. We kill our own generals with friendly fire, and this time it doesn't make me laugh out loud or like just, you know. Look, there goes all my army. Bye bye, fuckers. Bye bye. Right, that's Lilybaeum gone, just like that. I'm literally watching the town basically burn before my eyes because my incompetent troops couldn't hold the fucking town. Seriously, you guys can't hold a battle line for shit, or even charge, or do anything. You guys are just straight up shit. Like, you guys, literally, I hold stuff that comes out of my bum in higher regard than you right now, because you guys are just shit. Like, seriously, you guys are just fucking shit. Why did I choose to do a campaign with Carthage? Why? This has to be the worst faction in the game. I mean, seriously, I've not seen a faction be more disappointing than these guys. This is just fucking stupid. Like, really, it's just fucking annoying now. It's beyond a fucking joke. It's just absolutely pathetic how fucking stupid this faction is. Skirmishers, do something, but I know you're just gonna skirmish. You're gonna rout, unless you're out of ammo. Then, oh look, fire arrows now. Right, Rome just doesn't have any mercy. Oh, by the way, it took one barrage of fire arrows to make you guys fucking run off. How fucking surprising is that? Not surprising at all. Not fucking at one bit. And I ain't fucking laughing at this one. I ain't fucking laughing. I ain't even got anything positive to say about this battle. You guys let me down. I had the strategy this time. I had the tactics. I had a plan to try and win this battle. Firing, retreating, making sure my targeted my cavalry at key points in the enemy army. Bring my infantry forward slowly, trying to keep battle line, trying to keep in the formation to counter arrows. But you guys, you know what? You guys had to bring something to this battle too. What did you bring? You only brought your own fucking. Well, you didn't even bring your spies, did you? You left them at home. You fucking hell, you left them in your mother's womb when you were born. You weren't even born with spines. How you even stand up or have a central nervous system is I don't get. But then again, I guess there is a reason why you have a central nervous system. You've reduced me to a point where I have to make shit puns now. I hope you guys are happy. You let me down big time, Carthage, again. No wonder Baal prophesied the town getting fucked up. He was fucking right. He was fucking right. No wonder people also talk shit about Carthage. No wonder we're now basically considered to be the diplomatic shithole of the world. Because we can't even make friends. We just can't. We can't even make friends. All my men have retreated into the centre of the city. Is it even worth leaving the city to come out again? No, is it? Fuck. This is a battle we've lost, and it's a battle we have to surrender. Consider Lilybaeum lost.
Perhaps your troops should have tried harder, because this battle has ended in a draw.
Perhaps my troops should have tried harder. Well, what do you think, genius? What do you think? You couldn't even cut the enemy down to size either. They still have more than half their men left, and we lost, well, let's face it, we lost 2,000 men. Do you think that's a good performance? Do you think that's even in the same solar system as an acceptable performance? It is not. It is a absolute travesty. You've let me down, Carthage. You've let me down. Not even an MVP among you as well, because none of you even deserve to be an MVP. So that's Lilybaeum fucked then, and to be honest, I'm not wasting money on retraining them. I'm not even wasting my time on defending the city. I will surrender the city. They can have it. You know what? Even you got diplomat.
Yes, mighty lord.
I want peace with
I will
Rome.
speak with them at once.
Give them Lilybaeum. I have. No, I don't want to demand money. Offer them Lilybaeum. Or at least I can. Or at least can I Syracuse? No, that's demanding, isn't it? Right. I want you to... Fuck. I can't even do anything properly, can I? Right. I don't want to offer map information. I want to give them a region. They may have Lilybaeum. In return, I want cease fires. And I will also... I can't even offer them money, by the way, because I have no money, but yeah. Offer them map information as well. Rome, I will give you Lilybaeum for peace. No, they just want to take Lilybaeum by force. Fine, they can do that. I don't care. I'm not even fighting that battle. Fuck them. I have Corduba to hold. I have Corduba to defend. To be honest, what's my chance of holding the city successfully? Because I can also see Captain Mikolas making his way over. Well, my chances are probably 0 to... Well, actually, no, 0 to 1 is actually good, isn't it? Look, my chances are 1,000,000 in 1 I'm going to hold the town. And to be honest, episode 30, that's crunch time. Or at least next episode, that's crunch time. Because that's my ultimatum now. Lose Corduba, we lose the campaign. Win Corduba, we stay in the campaign. That's it. We lose Corduba, we've lost the campaign. Parma and Oscar alone won't be enough to keep up a fight against the Spanish. I am in a situation now where I have too many enemies. I have too few troops. I have no money. It's just not working. We need... I mean, really, I think I buggered up the early game myself. I made the wrong decisions. And yeah, I take the biggest blame for this, but I think my troops should also put a big bunch of blame on their shot. Look, we're gonna split it 50-50. 50% my tactics on the campaign map, 50% their shithouseness. Or I need to come up with new adjectives and stuff. Look, 50% their general cowardice and yellow streaks they have shown on the battlefield. Simple as that. Ultimatum, lose Corduba, lose the campaign. Simple, done. Because you know what? Why would I waste my time on a losing campaign now? Well, I do like to fight to the end, and that's generally my attitude in Age of Empires and Age of Mythology when I play multiplayer on those games. My attitude right now is, we're about to lose, and I'm not happy about that. Not one bit. See you on the next episode, folks.